Hi there YouTube, welcome back to another black powder update. Today I've just finished my next unit, or my next battalion, for my revisit to 3rd Corps project. I'm actually into the 2nd Brigade of the 8th Division now. I believe this particular brigade has 2 regiments, the 37th and the, let me just double check on the other one, it's kind of slipped my mind, the 37th and the 8th divisions, or the 8th regiment, sorry. And this the 37th has 2 battalions and the 8th only has 2, so it should be quite an easy battalion to finish this one. And also and then basically I would have actually finished the 8th division, and what I'll probably do is when I finish off the command figures, the colonels for the regiments and also the brigade and the division commander, I will do a sort of a full-on division update for the 8th, and then that will leave just 2 more divisions to do, and this project will be cleared up. So let's show you this unit. So this is basically made up of the majority of Warlord Plastics. I managed to quite a long time ago actually. I managed to find the Warlord French Waterloo starter box set going really cheap. I think it was like £59. And although you know, theoretically I really only needed it for the infantry, it just so happened that it also had a unit of lancers in there, which I'll need for one of my French cavalry divisions I plan to do within this project, and also it'll give me a spare cannon as well. And of course the command figure is going to be really handy for a infantry colonel too. So it was really good value actually, and I think I'm going to get, I think you get 5 battalions, of which 4 of them are 36 man and one's a 30 man. So hopefully with the addition of a few figures, I might be able to actually get like 7 battalions out of this particular box set, which is obviously going to be really handy, because I need to, I think with this battalion down, I still need to do 11, is it 11 or 10? 10 or 11 battalions. So you can see that I'm starting to really make quite a chunk, quite a big chunk out of this particular part of the project, the 3rd Corps part. Although I have got a lot of command figures to do as the army goes along, because basically what I've done is I've got new figures for all the brigade and divisional commanders, and I'm converting the original painted brigade and divisional commanders into separate mounted colonels for each of the regiments. So let's get on with this then. Enough dawdling. So like I say, these guys are mostly made of Warlord Plastics and mixed in, as I always seem to do. We have some Calpe and we have some metal. Is there a metal parries in this? No, I don't think there is actually. I think it's just parries and Warlord. Not parries, Calpe and Warlord. So let's get going. So I'll start off with the Grenadier section, as I always do, the Grenadier Company. So here we have a bog stand. Let's just smooth the light a little bit here. It's quite a dark day here in Southampton today, so I'm going to try and do my best to get some light in. Let's actually just move the camera up a little bit. There we go. So here we have the Grenadier Company. No Pioneer this time. I sort of chop and change with Pioneers. If I've got one handy, I'll put one in. I don't think I've got any Pioneers around at the moment, so my next 3 battalions are probably going to go Pioneerless. But again, it doesn't really bother me. So 4 regular plastic Warlord guys. And again, I went for the all khaki long coats again, or great coats. So that is the Grenadier section. Then we have the 4th Company. Again, just 4 bog standard Warlord guys. Then we go on to the Voltigeur. And again, just 4 regular guys. These guys ended up taking me a week to do. Start off, go to the musician stand. Now the musician stand has got a Calpe drummer, a really nice figure, left over from my last Calpe order, and 3 Warlord guys. It's a really nice figure, this this Calpe drummer. Really nice. I always like Calpe figures. They're always a real pleasure to paint. So there we have the drummer, and of course he's in a great coat, so no having to worry about elaborate regulation drummers tunics. Next up, the Nco stand, and again we have a Calpe Nco added, mainly because he had a great coat, really. But again, obviously 3 plastic Warlord guys accompanying him. You can see how well Calpe figures fit in with both Parries and with Warlord guys. A really nice NCO figure there. And then finally onto the command stand. Now the command stand also has a Calpe figure on the stand. We have the sort of bog standard 2 guys from the Warlord command group. Now a lot of people use this guy as the sort of infantry colonel of their regiment. Now obviously I don't use my guys aren't really supposed to be colonels, because obviously the battalions are actually led by Schefter battalions, which are basically like more or less a major. And this, strangely enough, this particular figure here has actually got the twin epaulets of a higher ranking officer, even though he should, because basically Schefter battalions have only got 1 pauldron and 1 shoulder tab, but they're made of bullion rather than sort of gold plate. And then of course the secondary officer, who has got the single pauldron and the sort of like the single shoulder pad, is the guy with the great coat on. Now I did actually get rid of his moustache to make him look a bit younger. And we have a bog standard trooper there. Now I did actually use a spare head to cut his shako off to give this guy his shako hanging off his backpack there. And of course this the guy holding the standard there, the Fanion pole, is a Calpe figure from one of their I think it's called the Odds and Sods pack, which just gives you some alternate position figures along with the whole bunch of like NCOs, which is a really handy pack. And of course their flag from Flags of War. I actually just put an order in to basically get all the flags I need for the rest of the project. So hopefully when they come I won't need to actually order any more flags. I'll have them all in hand. And again, with the custom writing, if you're interested in getting the same sort of flags for your unit, then remember to go to the custom option. It costs 50p more, and you can basically choose your battalion custom, and they'll print it on the flags for you, which I think is great, because it really does make a difference. And of course it's always good to be able to easily identify units on the table, and these Fanion flags do a much better job of identifying regiments quick than the colours that have it in a lot smaller text. So as far as sort of like other things go on the command stand, you can see that I've given the Schefter battalion some stripy trousers for a change. It's something that I don't generally do, but I just thought for a bit of difference, I'll slap some on this guy, give him a bit of flair. Now, did I write some stuff on the bottom of the blurb? I think I did. Yes, I did. So once again, these guys are the 2nd Battalion, 37th Regiment of Ligne, 8th Infantry Division, 3rd Corps, and I did actually manage to find out the shifter battalion's names for a lot of these guys. So this particular shifter battalion is Jacques Felix Meslin. So that is the 37th. So that more or less brings an end to this little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, a big thank you to another whole bunch of subscribers. I think I'm up to 443 now, and of course I'm sort of heading for sort of like 500, hopefully in time. So if you come across this channel and you kind of like what you see, think about subscribing. I generally put a video up every week, sometimes 2. Now I have got a new series of videos planned. When I'm actually going to start them, I'm not sure, but basically I'm going to go back to some of my favourite armies that I've painted in the past, that are basically way back when I sort of started to make the channel a little bit more frequent than I did originally, because I've had this channel a long time, but I've actually only been doing miniature stuff on it for a lot shorter time, maybe sort of 2 or 3 years less than I've had the channel. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go back and pick some of my favourite armies that I've painted in the past, that a lot of people may not have seen or even know exist, because not everyone goes back and looks at the list of previous videos. The things I was kind of thinking of doing was maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 sort of saga armies, and 2 or 3 of my old bolt action armies that really are still some of my favourite armies I've ever painted, and doing like a fresh style video on them, because my video style has changed so much since I did those original videos. Yeah, let me know what you think of that idea. I think I'll probably start with my Saga Mutawaya, because the original video for those guys is like well over an hour, and I think I could do a fresh perspective with better close-ups, and make the video a lot shorter, and it'll be just nice to go through them again. I haven't really looked at them for a long time, and it'll be great to go through them. And the same sort of thing, what I'll probably do is I'll do a video, and then I'll give a couple of choices at the end for what you kind of decide what you'd like to see next, and I'll just do it in that style. Like I say, there's only probably about maybe 4 or 5 armies, possibly 6, that I'll probably revisit, so it's not going to be a massively long thing. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.